Basically, I just find for like the fashion stuff or portrait, all that kind of stuff, a lot of the people I shoot are friends or friends of friends. I'll just find somebody, I'll see somebody on Facebook that I have no idea who they are, and just send them a message, be like, hey, this is what I do, this is my work, if you're interested, let me know. Most of the time I get a response back that they'd like to try it out. Some of them have never stepped in front of a camera before, unless it was just like their friend's camera. And so it's a bit awkward for them, which in turn creates a challenge for me, but it's a good one because I can learn to work with people, like directing them how they need to go to make the shot look right. Yeah. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I've done shoots where they just weren't confident at all, and that in camera shows a lot. So you can just tell through their expressions on their face, they're just not comfortable doing it. So I just go out and just try to find as many people as I can to shoot with, and then I get a lot of people coming to me wanting to do them. So that's nice too, because then that way they kind of have a general idea of what they want to do, and then they present that to me, and then I kind of have, because every photographer has their own style, so they present me an idea, and then I go through and try to figure out how to do that in my own style, and then bring it out, and then we get the final product. So I'm mostly inspired by, I look at anywhere I walk, because for my job I walk around downtown all the time, so I see, like I'll just walk by a wall and be like, hey, that's cool. I'll just think of something that I could do with that wall, or some staircase or something like that. I go through and look at a lot of other photographers' work, get stuff from them. Two of the main people I look at is Jordan Voth. He's out of Seattle, I think, and his stuff is just like, everything he does just looks perfect. And so I get, like, all of his stuff's really candid, so it's not posed. You can just tell they're just out having fun while they're doing it, and that's kind of like, I really like that look, but it's hard to get out of people because they're in front of a camera, they're like, oh, I gotta pose or do something. So it's really hard to get them just to relax, be themselves, and that's also a good challenge for me, is trying to get them to do that. And then Emily Soto is another, she's a fashion photographer, and like her work is just, it's different, it's weird, but it's really good. So she just has like all these different, like, a lot of it comes from the dresses that she uses for her shoots, because designers send her all their stuff and she works with that. So, but the way she does it all works perfectly. So I just look at their stuff just anywhere I can to find inspiration for anything. So I don't necessarily copy their work. I don't, because I like coming up with my own ideas. So like I'll see, like I've done a lot of levitation shots of just people just floating around just randomly, and so like I've seen shots of that, and I was like, okay, I need to make my own twist on those. So I did my own style with those types of shots. So it's just, I don't copy people's work, I just make my own version. And that's how everything is. Music's that way, photography, painting, everything. You draw from other people. So I know a lot of photographers like doing, all their stuff is usually obviously perfectly and like exposed and everything. When I take my shots, they're all exposed how they should be, but all my stuff is usually more higher key, so brighter. I just like that look of it, not necessarily blown out stuff, but it's brighter, and I like bright colors, really light stuff. So a lot of my shoots, they all have like flowing dresses and stuff like that, because those work really well. If there's wind, you get really cool movement out of the dresses. Just really, I like wind and bright stuff. So where I'd want to go, probably, I have a friend that's a photographer for Louis Vuitton, so that's kind of my goal, is getting up to that level. And that's how he got up to there too, is he had connections and he got his work up to their specs. They talked to people for him and he got hired. So I'm kind of trying to get my stuff up to his specs, and then he's going to talk to people for me. So the fashion's probably where I'm going, because I know, like, obviously money's not, like, money's good, you need money, so that's part of the reason why I'm doing it, but I also do it because I love doing this. So just the money comes with it, and with fashion photography, you can make tons of money doing it. So plus you get paid to travel around the world and do all this stuff. So 5 years. By the end of my goal for at least the end of the summer is to be doing photography full time, and then within the 5 years, hopefully be doing stuff for the big names like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, like all that kind of stuff. So you can go to my website, it's just chrislambethphotography.com. If you search Chris Lambeth Photography on Facebook, it'll take you to my personal Facebook, but you can get to my photography Facebook page from there. My name is Chris Lambeth, and I'm a raw artist.